I don't know. You know what though?
Missing.
And he said he's going to bring
I'm gonna
innovation. I'm going to bring great ideas, new techniques, and every time he comes up with something, it scares me.
I know.
Gets that from his mother.
That it scares you?
Both.
Okay.
Well, the reality of it is, it's springtime, and there's a few things you could do in the spring. One, as husbands know, it's the honey-do list, right?
Yes.
You'll learn that, everybody. You will
done.
Definitely learn that.
Let's get those done.
Not yet.
Then you have, you know, bear hunting once the border's open, or you're hunting, you know, south of the northern border. Then you have bow fishing.
Right.
Bow fishing.
Then you have regular fishing.
Regular fishing.
Right.
And then you have turkey hunting.
And New Zealand.
And New Zealand, the roar.
So, you know,
That's more than a
pretty
few.
soon we're going to
with
take our
Rach.
shoes off.
Huh?
If we keep adding
Well,
them,
yeah,
we keep adding
so
more
in other
and
words,
more.
the spring is not just one thing. You can do a
No,
lot.
it's not. There's a lot of
And
things.
what are we doing this week? Well, we're heading back down to the Kempfers, Osceola Outfitters,
Uncle Hop.
Hoppy, Sage K, Susan, the whole gang.
The whole gang, we're going to do some spring turkey hunting down there, you know, and you never know what's going to happen when we go down there.
No, you never know.
Really don't. I mean, and this was a great time again, and we were all successful. We tagged out. I'm Vicki.
Quite successful. I'm RJ.
And I'm Ralph.
And this is the choice.
It's that time of year again for the annual Spring Osceola Turkey Hunt at Osceola Outfitters down in Florida. The escape from the colder northern weather and the unforgettable memories made with the Kempfer family makes this trip not just a family tradition, but one of the most anticipated hunts of the year.
Well, once again, we're down here in Florida with Osceola Outfitters. This is great because it's early spring, early turkey hunting, and it's a bucket list for many. We love coming down here at Hoppy's and the Kempfers. They're family. We consider them family, and we can't wait to get down here every year.
I'm uncomfortable. Okay. I have gushers. We're good. And let's go kill a turkey. Right now.
After the 19-hour drive, the Cianciarulos waste no time in getting out into the turkey woods. Having hunted these lands for generations, the Kempfers know the area like the back of their hand.
Hoppy knows his turkeys. He knows where they're roosting, what's going on, and pretty much how they're going to react most of the time. Not every time. I'm up first. Ralph and Hoppy and I are going to head out, and we're going to go turkey hunting.
As usual, I am a gentleman. Yep, I let Vic go first. Such a nice guy. We've got is we're trying to figure out, we've got birds roosting over there, we've got some birds roosting over there. The problem is they come and they don't go underneath that gate. They come around and come through the fence there. Problem is it's too wide open. We're trying to get over there. That sun's gonna come up over here. So we're just trying to figure this out. Again, we got in there, we set everything, we brushed it all in, and Vicky's up to bat.
With a prime hunting spot now in place, Ralph, Vicky, and Hoppy are in position, ready to connect with an Osceola turkey.
So we get Vicky out hunting. She's up first on this turkey hunt, and Ralph's just such a nice guy. He lets his wife go first. At least that's what I was told. I think Vicky kind of told him she was shooting first. I'm not real sure. It doesn't matter to me. We're going hunting. I don't care who the shooter is. Let's get this thing going. So anyway, we get into our spot this morning. We make us a little blind. We get set up, and it's starting to get daylight. It's cloudy. It's not the best of mornings.
We heard some gobbling coming off the roost. We could hear them. We knew where they were located. They were right in the pines, just as Hoppy expected. So we just sat back and waited for that sun to come up and see what would come around.
So turkeys hit the ground. They don't say much on the ground. I think we heard a couple of gobbles. The fog kind of rolled in again. I take my binoculars, look down the field. We spotted a couple of toms down there, and I made a few calls. It's one of these mornings that I don't know if I want to call loud. I definitely don't want to call a lot. It's late in the season, As a matter of fact, we didn't even put out a strutting decoy today.
We're sitting there set up and we can see some toms, and they were working their way towards us. And as we're watching these two gobblers coming towards us, we look further out and there's a strutter and a few more gobblers out there, all performing their little dance.
So we spot these toms. One's in the field strutting. There's 2 or 3 more with him, and they're kind of walking from our left to right. I made a few light calls. They look up, they see that Jake decoy, they start walking right into him.
And then the parade starts, and here they come. And you could see the big strut. He's running his chest. He saw that decoy. His chest is swaying back and forth. And, well, 99.9% of the time, I'm here to tell you, if that bird comes in within her distance, it's getting jelly-headed.
Those two gobblers came straight into those Montana decoys, right to that Jake decoy, and I mean, I was just waiting for him to beat up on him. So instead, I protected that decoy, and I shot that gobbler.
Yeah. Yeah. Vic.
Yeah.
We got him.
I had that red dot on this gun on that red head. It was just like, bam. That was close.
Yeah, 15 yards.
Sneaking up on the turkey. He didn't move. Nice. Nice.
It is a tom. I thought it was a hen.
No. Jeez. Nice. We got some spurs. We got grass hanging from him. Beautiful bird this morning. Huh?
Let's just take him back and
Okay.
we're good.
All right, let's take him back. Nice. So wait, if pork is the other white meat and chicken's the white meat, what's the turkey? The third white meat?
I guess.
After it's all said and done, we packed up our stuff and we're gonna go out and we're gonna find a couple of new spots to set up for Ralph so he can go out hunting turkey.
Every spring we talk about one of our favorites. Well, again, nothing's changed. We're down here at Hoppy's, Osceola Outfitters, and we're having a blast. Springtime right this year. We're here late. Normally we're here a lot earlier, but this year we're here later. And even though we're later, the activity hasn't ceased at all.
Well, we came down again for our annual spring turkey, and this year's gonna be a little bit different. So this year, we got the green light to go by ourselves, us boys. Us young men, sorry. So this year, it was Sage, Case, Brandon, and myself. And we knew that we were gonna get some turkeys down. So we're getting a little bit later in the morning, we're waiting. We didn't hear a bird this morning, we didn't hear much anything. We're kind of not feeling at that point. We're kind of like, maybe we're not gonna see anything this morning. We're not really sure what's gonna go on. And all of a sudden we look over and 50 yards, just came out of a little thistle bush, there's a hen. This hen's coming around, and then probably 100, 150 yards behind them, we see 4 gobblers. Sage starts yelping them in. We got our Montana decoys out there doing their thing, making them work. They're slowly making their way in. They're just taking their time. And all of a sudden, they just start coming.
4 nice birds finally came into our Jake decoy, and we couldn't get them split up for nothing. You can hear me purring on a call, clucking at them, trying to get them to split up, and they just wouldn't.
Wait for them to split up. They're all wadded together.
They came in, they kept coming, they kept coming. When they got right in front of us, it was like they wanted me to shoot all 4 at once. No, I didn't. I wanted to, but I didn't. They had one right behind another, and it's like they knew that we were sitting there just waiting to shoot one of them, and we couldn't. And we're probably sitting there for a good 2 minutes, 3 minutes, until one of them just finally breaks off, and he gave me the shot, and I put him down.
Shoot him. Good shooting. Whew. Good shooting, buddy. What a shot, buddy. I was like, oh, please. I was like, split up. You know, when they wait too long like that, you're like, Oh man, something's gonna go wrong.
You know, I think it being wet last night, they didn't want to strut around and fight. That is great.
Awesome.
That is great.
Thank you very much. Heck yeah, buddy.
You know, we're doing this on our own. You know, no what I would call adults, but Dad and Ralph and Vicki, nobody's there. They're trusting us to do it. And we're putting stuff on the ground.
Well, this is the second season now that basically RJ, Case, and Sage, they don't really need us anymore.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Nice beard on him.
Got some spurs.
Some spurs.
Spurs. Just got some. Got 2
He's got 2
for each leg.
He's getting.
Thank you again.
Nice. He, I think he spurred his own feathers out. Here you go.
Now that's a dead turkey if you ask me right there.
And those birds, I guess they were roosted over there. They never gobbled. Actually, Case thought he heard one gobble. Possibility, but I don't know. I think he's hearing things again. But, you know, we had them 2 hens come in while Case was moving around. And then those gobblers rolled right up here, and then they come right in here. I didn't see them. You guys were like, they're coming. And I was like, you're going to have to get off the shooting sticks. I mean, we're going to have to swing on this thing, so we made it work. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Thank you for all of it.
Yep, not a problem. Now let's go see what everybody else done. See if your mom or dad got one.
It's pretty cool. So 2 years in a row now, RJ and I have both shot our turkeys first morning out. I kind of like this. This is going good. And once again, we're waiting on Ralph.
Well, we're headed out to see if we can get Ralph a turkey. It is it's the last day of the season. Last minute of today is probably when he'll get it.
Wow, thanks for that confidence there, Hoppy.
We got right to where we set up that morning after my turkey hunt, got everyone situated, and we were set to go. And the turkeys decided not to play nice, and they decided not to show. We saw a Jake and we saw a hen. Not even close. In fact, the only thing that got really close was a big old boar hog right at sunup. That was it.
Well, about 9:30, it's getting pretty warm now, sun's up, no sign of a turkey. And I thought, oh boy, here's the last day of the season, my last hunter, Ralph. We've got all the camera gear ready to go and no turkey.
So before we went out that morning, Hoppy and I had a plan. Hoppy never really goes and shoots birds with us, but this morning he had a plan. He was going to take the other Brownings shotgun with us, and if the Gobblers came in, as soon as Ralph shot one, Hoppy was going to shoot one and scare the tar out of Ralph. Well, the turkeys didn't cooperate, so that didn't quite happen, but it was pretty funny to see Ralph's face when there was 2 guns, 2 Brownings laying on his chair as we're packing everything back up.
He was gonna shoot, wasn't he? The son of a bee was gonna shoot my bird. Now, I know it. There's 2 guns sitting here. He was gonna shoot my bird just to wreck my morning. I see how that son of a bee is. It's all right.
I was so hoping that turkey would come in.
Oh, that would have crushed me. That would have destroyed my morning. The last day, he was gonna shoot my bird. He was gonna shoot my bird.
Hey, the day ain't over.
Man, him, Ron, Vicki, everybody, they're all against me. The plot is against Ralph. I don't know why. I don't know what I've ever done to these people.
I'm gonna say
why'd you got 2 guns?
Care. Would have been awesome.
As we're heading out, we just spotted 5 gobblers going at it. out in this big pasture. So, Hoppy, we came back, went through a gate, came here, we're parked here, and we're trying to hurry up. However, Hoppy gets out and goes, "Ooh, oh, I'll be right back." He goes, "You got toilet paper?"
We get out, we ease out into the field. At that point, I knew that maybe we had a chance at one of these big toms if I could, possibly use my tail fan, and maybe he would, try to run us out of the field. So we get in position. It's not a great position, but I think it's just gonna work. Ralph and I both crawl out. We get next to this tree, and as we're getting set up, Vicky's getting set up with a camera just on the edge of the woods, just maybe 10 yards to our right. We're getting set up. All of a sudden, I look down and Ralph is covered in fire ants. There is ants crawling all over him. He sat right in a fire ant bed, which was right at the base of this big pine tree.
Oh yeah, they're all over my legs. Oh my gosh, they in seconds they were all over me, biting me. So what do? Either you suck it up, Buttercup, or you cry like a baby. Well, I ain't crying. I'll tell you right now. I just kneeled in fire ants, and I know what's gonna happen here shortly. Look, my fucking crawling on your arm end. It's on your hand. Hoppy pushed me into him. Well, anyways, Hoppy was just a couple nice little yelps. Cluck. You could see the Gobblers doing this, lifting up, looking. He puts that fan out. Game on, Daddy-O. Kiss the big strutter and all the others. Now they are literally racing to come to us. I mean, racing. All you see him coming. It looks like me coming out of the shower. I'm just, and just boom, 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 here he comes. And I mean, literally, I remember hearing Hoppy, 50 yards, 50, 50. Well, man, I got my Browning, I'm ready. We're waiting. 30, 20. And all of a sudden, what's crazy is, remember, Vicky's way over to our right. So I'm looking at these birds, and I've got to make sure that I don't shoot two. Well, the big gobbler, the strutter, is over here, and then he walks this way. This bird's here, but there's another gobbler hanging in the back. So most of the time, between these two going back and forth, the other one's there. I can't shoot nothing. Lo and behold, the big strutter just goes a hair to the left, comes out of looks. Well, all I will say is Browning TSS. Dirt nap.
Yeah, baby.
Woo! Oh, baby.
Right down the pipe.
Woo, was that awesome or what? Oh my goodness. That's a big old Osceola.
Yeah. Nice one, buddy.
Oh, and he's heavy. Feel that?
Yeah, he'll probably go 12 pounds.
I can't win. I just can't win. Wow.
Yeah, you can see the cock. A dandy. A dandy for the last day.
Of season.
The last day.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, you too.
That was awesome. You know, when you could do it as a family,
Yes.
it's just
Especially
that
with our Florida
much better.
family.
Yeah.
Well, we want to thank Hoppy, the whole crew down there at Osceola
everyone.
Outfitters, everyone, the whole family down there for having us down there once again and destroying their lives.
And here's the bottom line. Again, we always talk about it, but hunting's supposed to be fun.
It is.
Let's stop this just being real serious, and let's have a good time, because when we have a good time, guess what? It's just infectious. Everybody's laughing and
That's
having
right.
a good time. And that's what hunting's and this lifestyle is always supposed to be about.
So we hope you guys all enjoyed this show. We're glad you guys made your choice.
The choice.
We'll
see you guys next week.